bicycle bell.
Hello, I'm Chris.
And I'm Tom.
And you're watching That Review Show. Tom, what are we talking about today?
Ninja Terminator. No, you're going to do it faster than that.
He's good with an edge weapon.
Well, Chris, what's Ninja Terminator about? A plot synopsis, if you will, in 3 sentences or less.
The Three Ninja is lock in Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so the blurb's badly punctuated.
The Three Ninja is lock in Mortal Kombat to decide who will emerge as the Ninja Terminator. When the Three Ninja is fight, only one will survive.
Well, we watched this film, and it's meant to be about these 3 ninjas who fight, but then there's also this other character called Jaguar Wong, who has a massive part of the plot. In fact, probably more screen time than all 3 of those ninjas combined.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who the third ninja was, to be perfectly honest.
Probably the Red Ninja, but he wasn't the same Red Ninja from the start of the film.
Well, that's the thing.
Different actor entirely.
There are about 12 different Red Ninjas at various points.
Red Ninja Master has a golden statue that can be split into 3 parts, and each part is stolen by a different one of the Black Ninjas, I should say, ninjas in black. And the Red Ninjas attempt to recover all of these, sending death threats, etc., using their crime syndicate, which is actually run by one of the people who stole it anyway. I mean, this is where it starts to get confusing, and we need to talk about kind of how the film was made to explain just why the film is so confusing.
No, the Red Ninjas were using the crime syndicate of one of the Black Ninjas by...
Oh, were they?
Because when Red Ninja went to kill Harry, he used one of Dan's throwing stars, so Harry thought Dan was after him, and then when Red Ninja went to kill Dan, he used one of Harry's throwing stars, so Dan thought Harry was after him. So the Ninja Syndicate, or the crime syndicate, actually belonged to Dan, who was then trying to kill Harry because they basically been pitted against each other by the Ninja Empire, who they all had worked for until they stole the Ninja Golden Warrior.
I'm going to guess the Ninja Empire is the Red Ninjas.
Yes.
Right. So anyway, regardless, that plot is needlessly convoluted and is intercut with a totally different film.
Yeah, so what is director Godfrey Ho's modus operandus when it comes to making films then?
Yeah, so as far as we've been able to gather, it appears that what he will do is shoot a lot of scenes involving white actors with martial arts training, fighting with swords in various Power Ranger or coloured ninja costumes, including camo, which is particularly tragic to look at. And then intercut that with footage of unused or unreleased East Asian cinema, so Thai, Filipino and Hong Kong were the ones we were able to dig up. I actually, can I just say, first saw one of his films a long time ago, and it's called The Ultimate Ninja. I watched it when I was about 18 with a friend, and I remember distinctly then going, this is 2 films to cut together. One of them is clearly a Hong Kong Chinese film with lots of people running around, you know, in outdoor locations, using Chinese weaponry, and fighting among themselves. And then it just cuts to guys with Japanese samurai swords in fake ninja outfits fighting on a hillside. I was like, these people never meet. It was really apparent then, and it is no different here.
There are a lot of phone calls in this film.
Yeah, so the way that this is achieved, the way that Godfrey Ho achieves the splicing together is to have any phone call sections overdubbed with stuff that would be relevant to the other plot, and then have the other person on the phone. So, it's actually, that's quite a good technique, because it makes you feel like they're part of the same plot.
But those bastards, they're just animals. You just can't tell what they're gonna do next. I know.
Well, in theory, it should or could make it feel like they're part of the same plot, but the problem was everything that was happening was so unrelated.
Yeah, I mean, the colour temperature, the film quality and setting is, for the most part,
the fact that people never share the screen. You've either got shot, reverse shot, or you've got people on telephones.
Complete mess, and it renders actually Jaguar Wong's entire plot pretty well redundant. the reason he is chasing down that girl is pointless. He is not trying to recover anything anymore. It's been recovered.
I think he's just meant to be sort of saving her because she's the brother of the brother of the friend of Harry and Dan.
Yeah, but there's so much screen time given to it. But the way it's been set up as part of the plot, it's not the core plot.
Speaking of stealing things, why does the film open with the Star Wars music?
Yeah. Oh! By the way, I thought the whole...
This is Pink Floyd.
Nah.
This is Pink
Well,
Floyd.
it sounds like it.
No, this is Pink Floyd.
But the Itchy the Killer Gang...
This is Pink Floyd again.
I'm sure it's not actually.
It
It's
is.
styled just like...
No, it's Pink. They each steal a bit of the statue, and then one of them is murdered, and that part of the statue is reclaimed, but they want the whole statue. The statue, whichever part of the statue you have, if you pray to it correctly, that part of your body will be indestructible. Camo Ninja seemed to be your protagonist, but then most of the film was actually spent with Jaguar Wong, who is supposed to have been working for Harry.
Working for him, yeah.
But it wasn't the way the characters, the amount of screen time they got and kind of the way they interacted, it wasn't like Harry was the boss and then you were following Jaguar Wong and his mission for the boss. It was Harry was the boss but also the main character, but Jaguar Wong was doing all the work.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. If you've got a film that already exists that you're going to cut with yours, you should at least know how your scenes are going to bridge in with it. I don't get the impression that the director, Godfrey Ho, ever at any point in this movie or any of his others sat there and went, right, this is what the whole thing looks like, what does or doesn't work. He's not even attempting to create continuity.
What he's done is he's taken a shot that ends with Harry on the phone and found a shot that starts with Jaguar Wong on the phone and put those two together.
Yeah, they seem to mesh, but the linkage otherwise is tenuous.
Yeah, the story that he's written
vaguely works.
Doesn't flow.
No, doesn't flow and it doesn't actually make sense.
Any sense. There's some fantastic camera work in this film.
Go on.
I don't know if it was a stylistic thing to have the two characters in your scene that are talking off the edge of the screen on both sides.
Oh yes, okay.
And then just an empty table in the
that
middle.
funeral scene.
Tomashi,
I love the fact that
and then get evidence.
we've had about half a minute of this guy
show
talking
that
and
he
he's
was
not
murdered.
even on the screen.
It just doesn't make any sense.
We've got a mound of dirt and a crying woman.
The police
Fill half the
say
screen with crap.
Look at his
He
grave.
was found
Look at his grave.
That's how you frame a shot. That is how you frame a shot of a man
It
talking.
definitely means somebody wanted him dead.
This is not even the ceremony or anything. This is just expository monologue.
Oh.
Didn't mean to upset you, but I have to find out
This
what
pan
happened.
across. There's another one. The briefcase scene where the guy reveals he has a bomb, but the lead up to him opening it is two guys sitting at a table. You can see their knees poking in either side of the shot.
Mr. Chan, you mentioned a change in plan.
Brilliant.
Didn't you? This is true.
I get the impression that maybe because that's tended to happen in the Chinese or Asian scenes.
Yes, yeah.
So I wonder if that was filmed in widescreen and the stuff he filmed with the white actors he filmed 4:3 and then he just chopped the edges of the widescreen off so that it was all because you can't stretch the 4:3 out because that would be
because it would look like stretched. Yeah.
the American cinematography was at least competent. You had the people were on the screen. It was just not interesting. Then you've got the dubbing, which is awful.
Really bad. Even in the scenes with actors speaking in English, the dubbing is bad.
Well, it's.
Particularly his wife.
Harry, come on and have a look at this.
I think he just shot a couple of hours of footage with white actors, and he has just taken that footage and sprinkled it out across 3 or 4 different films, and then never used any of the original vocals, the original audio.
Yeah.
I wonder if he just redubbed everything to make 4 or 5 different films.
Big question. Japan or China?
Well, presumably the footage that he nicked was from Chinese
Hong Kong cinema, yeah.
cinema. So they then had to go to China.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Art size, those pointy fork things, are they Chinese? Maybe in origin, maybe ninjas really did use them. I don't know, but you've got a sort of weird cultural mishmash. I'm not really sure. I'll tell you who really does know about ninjas. Godfrey Ho. Would you like me to read you a list of the films he's done that have the word ninja in the title?
I would love you to read me a list of the films he's done that have ninja in the title.
Okay, here we go. Thunder Kids and the Golden Adventure. Oh no, sorry, Thunder Ninja Kids and the Golden Adventure. Thunder Ninja Kids, The Hunt for the Devil Boxer. Thunder Ninja Kids, Wonderful Mission. Full Metal Ninja. Zombie vs. Ninja. American Ninja, The Magnificent. The Power of Ninjutsu, Ninja Strike Force, Ninja Power Force, Ninja Force of Assassins, Ninja Knight Brothers of Blood, Robo Vampire, Ninja Extreme Weapons, Ninja Demons Massacre, Rage of Ninja, Ninja the Battalion, Thunder of Gigantic Serpent.
That doesn't have ninja in it.
No, sorry, Empire of the Spiritual Ninja, Diamond Ninja Force, Super Platoon, Golden Ninja Invasion, Top Mission, Ninja, Silent Assassin, Ninja in Action, The Ninja Showdown, Ninja Phantom Heroes, Ninja Kill, Ninja Death Squad, Ninja Commandment, Ninja Operation 6, Champion on Fire, Ninja Operation, License to Terminate, Ninja Operation 7, Royal Warriors, Death Code, Ninja, Cobra vs. Ninja, American Commando 4, Angel's Blood Mission, Hitman the Cobra, Ninja American Warrior, Ninja and the Warriors of Fire, Shadow Killers Tiger Force, Ninja Dragon, Clash of the Ninjas, The Ultimate Ninja, seen that one, Tough Ninja the Shadow Warrior, Ninja the Protector, The Ninja Squad, Ninja Hunt, Ninja Fantasy, Bionic Ninja, Concentrational Camp for Girls,
What?
Golden Ninja Warrior, Ninja Destroyer, Inferno Thunderbolt, Majestic Thunderbolt, Ninja Terminator, Ninja Project Daredevils, The Shaolin Drunk Monkey, Ninja Champion, Ninja in the Killing Fields, Revenge of the Drunken Master, Ninja Thunderbolt, Mission Thunderbolt, Coil of the Snake, Ninja the Violent Sorcerer, Leopard Fist Ninja, Incredible Shaolin Thunder Kick, The Deadly Silver Ninja,
Right.
Assault of Final Rival,
What?
Dynamite Shaolin Heroes, Paris Killers, The Blazing Ninja. That's all of his films with ninja in the title that I've been able to find, plus a couple of others.
Can you buy them on Amazon? Coming on to Ninja Terminator, or coming back to Ninja Terminator, but coming on to the topic of the Ninja Terminator. So the plot synopsis, according to the box, is that the three ninjas lock in Mortal Kombat to decide who will emerge as the Ninja Terminator. Now, presumably, if you've got the statue, you're the Ninja Terminator because you're indestructible.
Someone in the film did say the words Ninja Terminator.
But yeah, it was in a bit. It was in one of the video threats.
If you don't want to suffer under the wrath of the ninjas, then give back our golden ninja warrior. And I'm the Ninja Terminator.
And that was it.
Yeah, turn off the TV.
That was the only actual mention of the Ninja Terminator.
Who sent him that?
The Ninja Empire sent threat videos to Harry and Dan via way of a robot courier. What's happening?
That robot made this film, man.
Which was amazing, but what I loved about it...
That and Jaguar Wong.
So the robot was voiced by the Mysterons, and what I loved about that was the robot arrives at Harry's apartment with a videotape on it.
Yep.
And he puts it in the thing, and it says, "This is the voice of the Mysterons. If you do not return the statue in 3 days, you will be dead." Then he gets a phone call while the robot is still talking.
Oh yes, while the robot's talking.
Listen to me. Traitor, I believe that you've received the death message from our Ninja Empire. You've got 3 days in which to return the Golden Ninja Warrior, or else you die.
Go to hell.
You know that message you just got? Here's the message. Yeah.
And yeah,
And then it walks all the way across town and does the same thing to Dan.
but poor Dan, it's taken the robot 2.5 days to walk across.
So it's like you only have 1 day to comply.
You have 6 hours.
Yeah, but then the robot goes all the way back to Harry's house to throw flour on his car.
But by that point, it's on its back.
And write with crayon.
It's knackered and it's lying on its back.
He was just...
Harry, come on and have a look at this. Look.
Like, this robot, man, still not quite as incredible as the phone. The Harry.
Garfield phone.
So, of course, like, Harry is set up straight away to be a really rich, sort of powerful kind of man who eats crab. But his telephone is a children's phone.
Well, you say that, but if I found myself a Garfield phone that opened its eyes when you picked the phone up and closed them again when you put the handle back down.
Okay, so, Samurai Cop, that lion head that the director Amir had, it's just like that.
Yeah. There's so much focus on that phone. Every time there's a phone conversation,
it's like, it's the phone in its eyes. Oh, it is like that. It's like, we got this phone that we really like. Let's get it in the film.
And it's one of those things where you think it could be like a quirk of the character, but it just feels misused. And the problem is, he often received death threats and information about the woman they've kidnapped and are torturing via way of phone.
Yeah.
So he's getting all this information, and every time
Through Garfield.
you see Garfield.
And the camera follows.
Yeah. Do you want to watch this torture video that I've just been sent by a robot doing backstroke?
No.
Can I talk a bit more about Jaguar Wong, because he was the best thing other than the robot in this film.
That's right. Let's see those famous Jaguar skills.
He was great. Like, really, really cool. We think Taekwondo moves, really, really cool fight scenes for the most part.
He fought like 3 people with his hands in his pockets.
Yeah, and they got pushed and got well angry.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, and that's fun. I mean, I enjoyed watching his sections. But the weird thing is, sometimes just the kicks didn't connect at all, and rather than reshoot it...
There's one where he missed by about 2 feet, and yet he managed to
goes flying over a car, yeah. And that guy, he kicked in the foot that flipped over, like, what the hell? Oh, there's a lot of that stuff, you know.
Also, talking
Golf
about,
shoes.
this was an interesting point of the film, because you've got Jaguar Wong is your charismatic and highly skilled martial artist.
Watchable actor.
But he's not your protagonist, because it's...
Because they've structured it such that the protagonist is Harry.
Yeah, so Jaguar Wong has the final showdown with sort of the main villain, but he's not the main villain because the main villain's the Red Ninja, and the Red Ninja couldn't be filmed with Jaguar Wong because they're in separate films. So Jaguar Wong has a showdown with some guy who works for Dan.
Yeah.
And then Dan and Harry take on the Red Ninja.
Yeah. And who blows up when he loses. Probably my favourite character in the film is who we called Sally.
Good to see you, Professor Sung.
And it reminded me immediately of Itchy the Killer. You know, the second in command to the boss, wearing quite lavish clothing.
Kakihara.
Yeah, Kakihara, that's it. Yeah. No Chelsea smile, but just like kind of odd hair, slightly effete maybe in the dress sense. You know, a bit bizarro.
Oh, this is it.
Doesn't that suit jacket look slightly too big?
He's wearing golf gloves.
Okay, so the main characters of the film are complete. Yeah, I know. That's why he had a woman's wig on. Well, what?
They make a point of focusing on his shoes at one point.
He didn't hit the steps.
He's got shoes on.
What was that?
And then he kicked the guy's arm and it was all cut up. And we were like, oh, he is wearing golf shoes.
Did something about having flares. It's like Eddie.
What? It's there something? Is he wearing golf shoes and therefore his feet get trapped in the sand? Is that what we're going for, or something?
I wonder. Maybe that's why we were showing the shoes. Yeah, the golf shoes. But then there's no other golf thing in it. It's not like you ever see him with a golf club playing golf or something, and it's like that's his character quirk.
Or
it's
when
just
he
like,
was-
oh, golf shoes.
Yeah, when he was Victor failed him and he cut his finger off. That should have been a scene like in The Mask where he puts the golf tee in the guy's mouth, and and then that would have sort of made sense.
But how is it that shoes with increased friction and grip have therefore more increased penetrative force? Why did he hurt himself?
He's pretending.
Seriously, I kind of saw that coming.
Jackie Wong just sort of repeatedly elbows him in the head until he dies.
I really liked what they did there when they sort of slowed the footage down when they got the hits, because it seemed to be like that didn't seem to be the moment where the killing blow was being struck, but it obviously was, but it was so badly shot or like thought up, that section, that they were like, oh, we need to make this feel more impactful and epic, so it looks like he's just killed him, because he does.
They had a very interesting way of doing slow-mo in this film.
Oh, that slow-mo section where we thought the DVD had broken. Oh no, that's stylistic.
They couldn't do slow motion.
That's weird.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not stylistic. This is an error.
No, that was stylistic.
What?
In contrast to the good sort of Asian cinema action, you had
Mostly good.
everything that involved Harry and Dan was just laughable, really.
They can swing swords well.
The scene at the start where they nick the golden statue.
I was going to say, can't someone else just put the statue together?
I could Benny Hills on it.
Great running. It's so dumb.
Like, what decade is this meant?
It's so Power Rangers, isn't it? Like the putty.
Shall we chase them quickly? No, chase them ninjally.
Keep doing the sneak run even though you're out in the open in broad daylight. God. Can't they just run? Like, they're actually after someone.
Master, we've covered 100 metres in 10 minutes. Can we not just run? No.
Well, also, a lot of the choreography in those fights was nonsensical. Well, I know that
So much
the Hong
flipping.
Kong... Yeah, exactly. The Hong Kong choreography is a bit ridiculous because people don't really fight that way practically, but then that's just...
What, you mean in a real fight people don't tickle each other under the armpits?
There's a man standing there with a sword and you're going to turn round 180 degrees and backflip towards him.
Yeah.
All he has to do is poke it out at you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, yeah, shall we then say...
Ask ourselves.
Shall we ask ourselves...
I like when you get this segue really wrong.
Shall we do the talk? Do we need to talk? Shall we talk?
When to review it is do score.
What's your score?
That's a good question. I was trying to think of what score I'd give this all the way through the film. In fact, before we started, I thought it would be like The Ultimate Ninja, which is actually a lot worse than this. And I was thinking to give it 0, because it never even intended to be a cinema release. It's clearly a Frankenstein, like a cobbled together organism.
Frankenstein wasn't a cobbled together organism.
Yes, he was.
No, Frankenstein created a cobbled together organism.
Well, whatever. How damn well dare you, sir? Anyway, yeah, Frankenstein's monster. I knew it was a Frankenstein monster.
Mary Shelley would be spinning in her grave. Or didn't she die in a lake?
Ask me what my score is again.
What's your score?
1.
Really?
Well, okay, I had more fun than 1. Fine. It's not as miserable as The Ultimate Ninja, but and there was enough nonsensicalness for it to be interesting. I mean, I was constantly engaged and asking you questions. Chris, what do you think? What does this mean? How does it? And all resolved. It's actually really fascinating to look back over the plot and notice that half of it had 0 consequence.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very interesting. I loved that ending shot of the ninja exploding and just the end. So, yeah, fascinating, really interesting. Not as interesting as Dr. T and the Women, though. 2 out of 10. What's your score?
I'm really, really split on this one.
Oh.
I think if I was scoring it as a film, it would be like... It would maybe get some points for fight choreography, and that would be about it. So you'd maybe get like a 1 or 2 out of 10.
Do you know, I don't think it's allowed credit for stuff like that, because that wasn't the film that Godfrey Ho made. That was a film he nicked and added.
But I'm not giving a score to him as a director. I'm giving a score to this film, what has been presented as a film.
Fine.
As a film, it would get a very low score. As an afternoon or evening's entertainment,
We did have fun doing all of this.
it would score quite highly, because the fight choreography is great, and it's so bizarre. The robot, the Garfield, the bad dubbing,
The robot man.
just the weirdness of it. Sally,
Good to see you, Professor Sung.
it's... I don't know, I'm really split.
Yeah, good point.
I kind of want to give it an 8 out of 10, just
Oh no, don't!
just for the...
Don't set that benchmark.
Just for how entertaining...
Is this worth like 2.5 Dr. T and the Women? Oh my god!
I'll be honest with you, I had twice as much fun as I did on Monkey Bone.
Yeah.
It was just as much of a cluster problem, but it was actually fun to watch. Death to Smoochie...
What did you give Tessa Smoochie? Like 2?
0.
0. You gave it 0. Oh my god.
And it was much worse technically than Wild Wild West, but I enjoyed it a lot more.
So you've got to give it more than 5?
Gotta give
Is
it
that what
more
you
than
gave?
5.
Oh, I can't believe you gave that to Wild Wild West.
Well, no, but that was just because 5 is nothing in either direction. 9 out of 10.
Oh no! Don't you dare! No, don't you make that ding noise. Stop. Rethink.